Say guys, what I wanted to do today is show you what I do with razors when they come to me. People that send them to get sharpened, so I'll kind of start from the beginning. Although this did come to my office. What we have, this is a Koraat razor. It's kind of unique because the guy ordered it, and I understand that it was unfinished, and the guy had built these scales and he did it himself, and he said this whole project took him longer than a year. He did a really nice job on it, but what he wanted me to do was to sharpen it for him, and he said that he had tried sharpening it, but he just wanted to make sure he didn't mess it up, so he sent it to me, and he had talked about the geometry. So when I got it at my office, the first thing I do is I'll always take and put it on a piece of granite, and it seemed to do really well. It was pretty flat, no problem there. And so I asked him if he wanted me to use tape or not use tape. Usually on Koraats, on these some of the custom razors that are a little bit more expensive, I'll ask, you know, if they don't want any hone wear on it. But he said it didn't matter, and he already tried to hone it, so it has hone wear on it. So I think I'll just finish it like that. Regarding the Koraats, all of the ones that I've used are great. I think that this guy that makes them, these are out of Austria, I think he's probably doing the best job on semi-custom razors. So I wanted to show you here on my granite what it looks like. If I had the dirt off of there. This is pretty flat. There's no problem there. His grinds are really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at a 5,000. So come on over here. I'll start with my 5,000 stone, and we'll see how she does. Just test the edge. Actually, it has some edge on there. It cuts okay. But I'm going to take and kill it. And then we'll bring it back. Now this razor has somewhat of a smile on it too, so I may need to roll it a little bit. There's some kind of burr on there. I can hear it. There it goes. It just smoothed out. Now I noticed that the scales on this are real loose. It's like the pivot pin needs to be tightened, but he said it won't tighten because he had to put some nylon spacers in there because the scales were too narrow, or the shank was too big. That's pretty much back. All right, before we continue on, I'm going to take and put some tape on this so I can hone it. What I did is I just put some electrical tape on there. So let's finish up on the 5, then we'll go to 8. That's nice Koraat steel. All right, so this is my 8K Norton. What I'm doing here is I'm using this end to apply a little pressure, and I'm also rocking. I don't know if you can tell from there, but I'm rocking that thing. All right, now we can lighten up. Yeah, that feels great. What I notice here, this tip here is a little bit sharp, so I'm just gonna round that a little bit. Okay, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take it at the 8K, I'm going to put it under my scope. I want to check and make sure that the edge looks decent, and then I'll do the finish on it. So that looked fine under the scope, so what we'll do is we'll go to the finish. And this stone is my Nanoa Superstone. It's a 12K. That's about all she needs. I'm not done yet. Why don't you come on with me? You can stop. All right, for the finish here, I might surprise some of you guys, but this is going to be just this totally synthetic edge. I've been using these edges a lot for people, guys just starting out. They're really nice edges, and it's almost like a control edge for me. People starting out usually do want a sharper razor. So what this is my nano plate. I haven't shown any of these for a while. I haven't used them for a while, but this is a 1/2 micron. And what I have found is that these are for the best finishers. It's not too sharp. It's not too grabby. It's actually pretty nice and smooth. So what I'm going to do is take some distilled water and I kind of wet that up a little bit. And I do 6-8 passes on there. That's about all. And let's see what she looks like. Pretty, pretty. Can you get in on the screen there, Danny? That's the edge there. That's a pretty nice edge. All right. So that's, oh yeah, that feels real nice. So what I'll do here is I'll just strop it, and I don't do much stropping on this. I'm just gonna go, I do about 10 on my linen because the edge is already pretty refined from the 1/2 micron CBN. And I'll do that's all she wrote. All right, so what we'll do, okay, first off, let me say, I'm gonna do a shave with it and see how she does, but there's also gonna be a giveaway, so hang out to the end, and I have a couple of things to give away this time, so we'll see you in a few. All right, let's get it ready to rock and roll on this and see how this thing did. First off, it's Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. I hope to get this video out today. What I'm using, of course, Ariana and Evans. The inspiration for the soap was Homage Reflection Man. Or Ariana and Evans has the scent, which is the Runway. Oh, if you saw that, see that? I'll never use Proasso soap. That stuff doesn't have any glide to it. Yeah, I get so used to using this soap that I'm just used to getting a little sloppy. And that stuff doesn't leave any room for error. Yeah, I know it was my fault, but I don't get it when I use this soap. I don't know if I showed a good enough picture of it last time, but the gentleman made these scales with the pearl. I guess it took him a long time to do it, but actually really quite beautiful. And the tang here is matched with pearl as well. All right, so let's see how this guy does. I have a feeling it's going to be spectacular. Oh my. Yeah, the CBN edge here is not too much, you know. I have finer CBN, like 1/10 micron and even finer than that. Sometimes those can get grabby, you know. This 1/2 micron, it's very nice. Kind of almost traditional kind of thing. Kind of like the green paste, the chromium oxide, but just more refined. Because that's supposed to be a 1/2 micron as well, although it's really not. But it doesn't give as smooth of an edge as this. Great close shave, no irritation. I don't have any nicks. It didn't even mess with the cut that was there. Very smooth. So overall, it was a success. I love the Koraat razors. Thank you, Barry, for letting me use your razor. This will get stropped, disinfected, lubed up, and sent back. So I'm really happy with that. But now for the really good part, and that's the giveaway. So last time I talked about Alexandria Fragrances doing shave soaps in collaboration with Ariana and Evans, which is Peter's stuff. Same soap as I just used, the Pedro Fiasco. This is the Ariana and Evans brand. However, I have 2 Alexandria fragrance soaps that I'm going to give away, and we're going to do them here in the video. But I wanted to explain or tell you what they are, because first off, they're sold out of soaps. After I did my video, that they sold out of soaps within hours. But these are 2 new ones. Brasilia Smoke and the Hawaii Volcano. The Brasilia Smoke is a Creed Aventus takeoff, but it's the smoke, so it has, to me, it doesn't really smell like smoke. It just smells a little earthier. It has some vetiver in it, I think. I think that's what it is. It doesn't have a smoky flavor or a smoky scent to me. So this is really nice. I'm not a big Aventus fan because everyone has it. It's probably the most copied scent out there, and I don't know. But this is actually nice because it is a little bit different. So that would be the first one. And the other is the Hawaii Volcano, which is a takeoff on Creed Virgin Island water. So it smells like being at the beach. It's coconut, it's lime, rum. Really nice. Actually, it's similar to Ariana and Evans St. Bart's. A little bit different, but both very nice. So how do you get them? Comment down below. In a week or 2, I'll pick who gets them. I'm going to send 1 to each person. I'll split it up. Not the same person won't get both. So if you tried last time, keep trying. I understand that they're going to send me some other stuff to give away that's not going to be soap for you guys with beards. You may be interested. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. You have a wonderful rest of the holiday. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good night, and we'll see you real soon. Oh, I forgot this part. They do have the matching aftershave for it, which, by the way, wonderful stuff. All right, that's it.